here we are in the sculpture garden with Dr. Frankel. And so one of my questions for you is, how did you incorporate art and wine together?
Well, I knew that art lovers loved wine and wine lovers loved art. And I always wanted to have a sculpture garden since I was 18 years old, actually. When I went to Europe as a student, I saw the beautiful sculptures in Europe and the sculpture garden, and I always felt that that would be great to hear and have in the United States. And then 40 years later, here we are, because I wanted to have art combined with wine. And we have art in terms of sculptures. We have art in terms of the gates that you just went through by master craftsman Bob Bentley. These statues were all made by John Jagger, who's a well-known, actually world-renowned sculptor, as you can see. We also have paintings inside by Leah Curry, a very well-known international artist. And then we have music. And so we try to put it all together and have people enjoy it in a beautiful setting. My wife just happens to be coming by on her horse, and there she is waving to us. That's good timing. In fact, that's really why we initially bought this land, because we wanted an area where we could ride our horses. And then once you get involved with land, the land becomes part of you, and you want to do something, you want to grow something. We started growing pistachios, and then after growing pistachios, we started growing grapes. And this area has really become world-renowned for grapes, and we have wonderful, phenomenal grapes. And then the logical sequence of events from growing really high-quality grapes was to produce wine. And then what really was nice is my son was interested in it, who was brought up on the land, and he went to Cal Poly for viticulture and enology, very interested in growing grapes and making wine. He loves it here.
All right, well, what do you say we go inside and check out some great wines and your tasting room?
That'd be wonderful.
All right.
There's a lot of doctors that are involved with wineries and vineyards. It's because taking care of vines and taking care of grapes is actually very similar to taking care of patients. The chemistry is the same, and you know, you have to be careful and not over-treat them, and you have to be able to know the diseases, and you have to be able to know their needs. And the other thing that I really like about our winery is that part of the proceeds from our winery goes to a group that I founded called His Healing Hands. And we're a group of local doctors and nurses and medical people that go all over the world to help needy people. And we've been to Indonesia after the tsunami. We were in Pakistan after an earthquake. We try to help other people, and anybody can come with us. They can go on our website, hishealinghands.com, and we take a lot of people. I've taken my children, I've taken my son Paul, who's a winemaker now, and we try to tie it all together in our family business.
Cheers.
Cheers.